Hi, welcome everybody. Asher Steve here, signing in for another tutorial. Today we will be discussing about how we can start the CSS from the scratch. So dear friends, without much further ado, let's kick in. So let's open our HTML boilerplate which we have here. So let's open with a notepad. So the other side is our boilerplate which I have here. So this is just a skeleton as of now. This is the normal which is a must for the HTML. So here we will apply the CSS and then we will see the result from any browser that we will open and see that. So now we will start applying. So we will write here learning CSS. So title I'm just putting as a learning CSS as of now, and then now in the body I will just put here we'll just apply h1 for now. Okay, and then we'll also close the h1. All right, so this is learning CSS. Okay, and then we will also write our paragraph, open para. Then we also close the p tag. So for the paragraph, so closing, we have a closing, opening and closing. With that we have for the p tag elements. So we will just write here this, the starting for the CSS from the. Okay, let's maximize this. Okay, so we'll just write this way. So nothing we have implemented right now. We'll just save this. So I want to implement this with CSS. I want to effect this too. So let's save and then have the outlook first of all before we apply the CSS. How does it look? So let's open. So you can see that simply there is nothing as of now. It's just a plain. So nothing has been applied, just a text, and the background nothing. It's just background black and white, and you know, see that we can see only the letters and the background black and white. But we use CSS as the name suggests, like goes. As you can also see, is a cascading style sheet. So we do all these pages of the HTML, the skeleton looks with the help of CSS. We can style up everything, anything for web page, color the page, color the font styles, and then all those things we can do by the CSS. So that's why CSS is important. So now we can see we will just apply the CSS in between this and see what changes that it has. Okay, so now we go here, we apply the CSS, the style sheet here. Okay, so open tag, and then we will also close the style tag. So in between this style element, so we will just apply here that so in the elements that we have here in the CSS, right now we want to do the selector for this two, h1 element and the p tag element effect with the CSS. So we will just write here say we want to do the selector for h1. Okay, so now we open the bracket and close the bracket, and in the bracket, inside the bracket, we want to change the color of this. So I'll put as red here and close by semicolon, and we want to make the font, let's say font family. All right, Nirvana. Okay, so make a font style this way. So we just close the column. Now we'll just see that I'm right now there. This is my selector, and this is the property, the color. That means the color is the property, and the property value, this red is the value. So using the selector h1, and my value, this property is color for this first one, and this is the property value. Similarly, here also we have a font family. It is my property, and the property value is Nirvana. Okay, selector and then applying the property and the values. Okay, so now let's save that, and then we try to see the changes. So now you can see that the changes of the color that we apply here has been affected here. Just to so if I want to put here another font style, let's say Nirvana. So we save that. As you can see, the style is changing that. Okay, we have made the fonts style different, and we apply this Verdana. So this way you can also apply CSS in different form. So right now I'm applying only this one. Suppose if you want to apply this down, even the p tag element, p elements, so you can also, that's for the paragraph. So you just have to put here another p. Okay, so this way, like I'm using the common selector, that means I'm using for the h1 and p. Okay, so this will affect both. So let's save and refresh and see. Now so you can see that both lines are affected now. But what if we want to apply separately? Can we do that? Yes, CSS, in CSS we can also do. So right now I'm going to modify this. I'm going to put first of all here h1. I'm given this color and this. Okay, so now I'll go to the next one here. I will give separately for this paragraph. So p lemon. So I'll use my selector as a p, and in this bracket I will give this. I will change the color of this color. This time I'm going to give as a blue. Okay, so blue, and then close by semicolon, and then here I will not give the font style. I'll not change, but I'll just change the color of that, and I want to change the font size of this one. So column, and I want to change the font size to, let's say, 30 pixel. Okay, so close the semicolon. So save that and we refresh. So as you can see that it's been affected now. This is our code, the output, the display from the browser. So in this way we can apply so many changes that you want to make separately or together. You can also make it. So this is why the effect of CSS come into play. The importance of CSS comes into play into the HTML. So styling and then the different design, everything that is done in the CSS. So under the styled element you can put here and you can make a design. Now I will change the color of this p element. So p element I'm going to put as let's say, so we will put here yellow. I will put here yellow there. Let's refresh and see that it's yellow now. So now here also I want to change the background. So what I do, so here for the body I'm going to use the body selector, and in the selector bracket I'm going to put here, let's change the background. So background, yes, background, and then background color, and we will put here light blue. Okay, so I'm going to change the background color for the body, that means the whole page of this I want to put as a light blue. Okay, so let's save it and then we refresh the page. So now you can see that instead of white I've changed the background to light blue, which is a little bit pleasant to the eye. So different. So this way we can also change different ways that you want to implement the CSS. So you just give a try, and then if you have any doubts and all, you can always give your comments in the section below. I hope Dear friends, this video has been informative for you, and I'd like to thank you. Please do subscribe, share and like. Thank you for always tuning in my channel. Thank you guys. See you in the next video.